Thank you for staying with us. Happening right now, the jury is deliberating for the second day in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. So let's get right to our Vince Vitrano. He's anchoring our coverage in Kenosha. Vince, what are you seeing down there right now?
Good afternoon, Ryan. Yes, jurors have been deliberating now for a few hours today on top of what they did yesterday. Rittenhouse's attorneys say their client acted in self-defense. We've been talking about this for quite some time when he shot 3 people, killing 2 of them. Now, the prosecutors have argued that he provoked the violence, in part by the very fact that he showed up to a volatile situation with that semi-automatic rifle. That's what's in front of the jury right now as they deliberate. This afternoon, the judge answered questions about whether jurors should view video evidence in private or in the courtroom, or really even at all. He ruled it should be viewed in the courtroom and also said it would be insulting to limit how many times those jurors can view that video. We are joined once again by our local attorney and legal analyst, Patrick Cafferty, who's been with us through the length of the trial. Patrick, good to see you this afternoon. All right, so this is the first time that the jury has asked for additional evidence to view. They asked for those written jury instructions, but now they're asking for more evidence. And what do you make of what the judge was saying about whether or not they can view video and how they should?
So generally speaking, this means that the jurors have a dispute among themselves as to their recollection of certain exhibits. So somebody might be saying, well, I saw in exhibit number 41 this happened, and somebody else has notes and says, no, that's not really how I recall it. So then they'll go to the judge and they'll give a list of exhibits and ask that they be allowed to view them again. Judges are hesitant to allow that because it basically has jurors focusing on one exhibit versus others. So it sounds like the judge, if he's going to allow this, will keep it in a controlled environment where he doesn't just give them the video and let them play with it and forward and rewind and check it out multiple times, that he would have control over how it's shown to the jury as a whole, as opposed to letting one person control the evidence.
I think what we talked about as well is the attorneys, when they presented that as evidence, also gave it context, granted through their lens. But the video wasn't allowed to just simply roll in court and say, take away from it what you will. And you don't have that now when they're viewing it just piece by piece.
That's exactly correct. So the exhibits were shown to the jury as the lawyers wanted them to see it. They may have only shown it once. They may have only shown a portion multiple times. And the jurors can't raise their hand during the course of the presentation and say, hey, will you play that again? Or rewind that. It's not like watching television at home. So now they may have the opportunity to do that if the judge is going to be willing to allow that sort of thing.
Everybody wants to know, based on what the jury is doing, what they've asked for, how long they've deliberated. What does their behavior so far suggest about a possible verdict, and how soon will they be back? You've been in the game a long time. You know it's very difficult to read juries and try to make predictions on that.
Yep. The truth is, it's speculation, speculation, speculation. We have so little information about what they've been doing so far, but the fact that they want to look at exhibits tells me that they've been arguing about what they saw and how it applies to the jury instructions, and they want more information, they want clarity, and that's a good thing. This is an important case for the community, and we certainly want the jurors to have taken their time.
All right, Patrick Cafferty, local defense attorney and our legal analyst through the duration of the trial. Great to see you again, Patrick, and we'll talk again tomorrow morning. I got you booked, right?
Great, thanks,
Vince. We'll see you then. And a reminder, we will be following the trial, of course, in its entirety and bring you the verdict the moment it is in. You can find expanded coverage on tmj4.com anytime. For now, Ryan, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, Vince Vitrano in Kenosha for us. Vince, thank you. And now we want to get you up